Religion, caste, creed does not matter when it comes to a story like Ramayana. Hi, I'm Namrita Johanna, a host and a producer of Off the Cuff with Namrita on Bolly 92.3 FM. I love to tell narratives and stories which are inspiring, empowering, and educational, I'll say. Thank you so much for having me.
How were you first introduced to the Ramayana, the story? And do you remember the feeling or what you were thinking when you first heard it as a child?
I come from a very a small town. It's grown now a little bit in the north of India. Every corner, wherever I'd walk, there would be temples of Hanuman, of Ram or Sita or any so many deities. So I grew up with these stories. I grew up knowing about Ramayana, and the interest to know deeper about how important it is to our life came with time when you grow up and you start to question your life, because Ramayana is like a guiding light to anyone. It has universal appeal and universal message. So being an Indian now and a minority, Ramayana is for all, everybody, I have to say. Religion, caste, creed does not matter when it comes to a story like Ramayana.
How do you feel about the sharing of this story and your culture with people from different backgrounds? And what do you believe is the most respectful or effective way for non-Indian people to learn and engage with the Ramayana?
That's why I find it so beautiful. I don't know. I cried in one of the interviews, your this. I don't know if you were there, because it just touches my heart. The way you all present this and how deeply you feel it. I think much more deeper than I can feel. And I've talked to you, Chelsea, so many times, and talked to the students, because um, there is no, I can't even say anything, because there's so much to learn from you guys. There is so much we can learn by supporting this, by coming to Ramayan, and the reverence that you show, the discipline that you show, the hard work, the community, the love. I mean, there is no negativity. There is, the atmosphere is just so lovely, and it's because of the intent, your intent to be reverent to a subject you didn't listen to when you were born. This came to you guys from Baba Haridas ji, and you have taken it with open hearts, and consistently building on it each and every year uh, with so much love. So all I have to say is thank you, and kudos to the entire team. I've never seen anything like it, nor or heard anything like that. It's the children. It's the children who play the characters, because every time somebody plays a Rama or a Ravana or a Sita, the entire thing changes. It's different because they are the ones, bringing the energy on stage. I only have reverence for the entire school, for Mount Madonna organization and the school for doing this, and doing it with an intent which is so pure and so full of love. We can only learn from it and learn more from it. That's all I can say.
It's magical. It's a miracle to hear you speak, Namrita. I really appreciate your thoughtfulness, your off the cuff wisdom. I'm so
This
grateful.
was completely off the cuff. I wasn't, I'm not used to being on the other side. But
Right.
I said, oh, it's Chelsea. She's the sweetest person. So, yeah, thank you. And, the original was written by Valmiki Ramayan, right? Valmiki. So, we still see, why is Ramayana still relevant? It is relevant because of the characters. We see Rama, avatar of Lord Vishnu, and he is the be all and the Purushottam Ram. He is the man. He has all the human quality of leadership, honesty, devotion, bravery, everything. The perfect. man. So Ramayana tells us, it leads us, it teaches us to be the best we can, you know. And it's not just Ram. You look at the character of Lakshmana or Sita or Ravana. We have so much to learn from each one. Lakshman didn't have to go follow his brother to the forest. That shows how families should stick together. What family values we should hold. Sita, we know about his came from was found on from in the mother Earth. So she represents the earth, she represents endurance, she represents resilience, she represents loyalty. So these are certain things which are universal and which are prevalent even now. Who won't like to be like a Ram or a Sita? And even though, like we're saying, and you talk so wonderfully about Ravana's ego, and the world that we are living in today is egocentric. Our own egos, our own conscious mind is more towards the monkey mind, because that's the world we are living in, information overload. So that life has changed to what these kids are dealing with now. Constantly, they are tied onto their phones and everything. Where do they get this calmness, this stopping the chatter in their mind? Do they turn to certain stories? And that's where the stories like Ramayana come through, that guide you in certain ways and make you think about your inner journey.
I'd like to ask you the question that you ask me every year, which is, at this point in your life, in this moment, which character in the Ramayana inspires you the most? And what about their journey or quality speaks to you? And it doesn't have to be a singular character if you feel like you are more of a collage. But I'd like to know your perspective.
So I always get intrigued by Ravana's character because he's complex. And we are living in a world where there is no, black and white. We all have grays in us, and we can relate to Ravana the most. I think I feel okay. Why did he do this? What was going on in his mind? Whatever little I know about him was he was a scholar. He was a Veena player. He had written so much about the Vedas, and but in the end it was the ego. So he makes us think, how do we rein ourselves with everything that is going on around us? But also for me, my reverence for Hanumanji is, I think, will be the most, if if you were asking me about one character, because I feel that his love was completely selfless. All he had is selfless love for Ram. And so, and one of your characters when you had interviewed said that, Sita is a being, Ram is a conscious, and Hanuman is the breath that joins these two, which I felt was very deep. And that's where I feel, Hanumanji has impact on me, definitely. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for sharing.
Are we looking into the shiny things in life, or are we looking at the real things in life?
I want to just send you off on your day with so much love and peace and appreciation.
Much love always. Love you all. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.